Spies are a most important element in water because on them depends an army's ability to move. The desire to reach for the stars is ambitious. The desire to reach hearts is wise. Your life has a limit, but knowledge has none. If you use what is limited to pursue what has no limit, you will be in danger. Those who look for the bad in people will surely find it. Too many doubts grow in the cracks of silence and separation. Recognizing power in another does not diminish your own. People don't always want to be with people. It gets tiring. Memory can make a thing seem to have been much more than it was. It is more important to be of pure intention than of perfect action. When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. Do not wait for the last judgment. It comes every day. The essence of technology is by no means anything technological. It is a very natural human trait to destroy that which frightens us. Perfect happiness is the absence of striving for happiness. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. Maybe everyone can live beyond what they're capable of. If the mind is willing, the flesh could go on and on without many things. Growing up is losing some illusions in order to acquire others. No one else has ever opened doors for me. I opened them myself. A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. In your own life, it's important to know how spectacular you are. The whole secret lies in confusing the enemy so that he cannot fathom our real intent. Living never wore one so much as the effort not to live. Always stand up for truth, regardless of who steps on it. A clown on a throne is still a clown. A king in rags is still a king. You become mature when you become the authority of your own life. The scholar does not consider gold and jade to be precious treasures, but loyalty and good faith. Silence and non-action are the root of all things. It's not whether you got knocked down, it's whether you get back up. Kindness in words creates confidence. Kindness in thinking creates profoundness. Kindness in giving creates love. Slowing down was how we remembered what we never wanted to forget. If your life is worth thinking about, it is worth writing about. Your life is a reflection of your thoughts. Think well. Life provides chances to open your heart all the time. An unexciting truth may be eclipsed by a thrilling falsehood. We cannot change the cards we are dealt, just how we play the hand. First learn to become invincible, then wait for your enemy's moment of vulnerability. Judging is the cause that creates the effect of choosing. Prioritize your physical and mental health. They are your most valuable assets. When you are identified with the One, all things will be complete to you. You talk when you cease to be at peace with your thoughts. In war, numbers alone confer no advantage. Do not advance relying on sheer military power. The more powerful the class, the more it claims not to exist. Man is an animal who has to live in a lie in order to live at all. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Never get bitter. Life is a medley of good and bad ingredients. Dream as if you will live forever. Live as if you will die today. If those at your top are weak, your bottom will be rotten. He who requires much from himself and little from others will keep himself from being the object of resentment. Earth's crammed with heaven, but only he who sees takes off his shoes. The truth is not always beautiful, nor beautiful words the truth. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. Great things are done by a series of small things brought together. You've got to be sure of yourself before you can ever win a prize. Efforts and courage are not enough without purpose and direction. Plan for what it is difficult while it is easy. Do what is great while it is small. You need mountains. Long staircases don't make good hikers. Imagining something is better than remembering something. There's more to life than simply increasing its speed. Between living and dreaming, there is a third thing. Guess it. A path doesn't appear on its own. We've to make it, and we can make it. Life is pain. Anyone who says otherwise is selling something. Vote for the man who promises least. He'll be the least disappointing. I'm a greater believer in luck, and I find the harder I work, the more I have of it. We seek the fire of the spark that is already within us. The mistakes I've made are dead to me, but I can't take back the things I never did. Great wisdom is generous. Petty wisdom is contentious. Great speech is impassioned. Small speech cantankerous. I like people who refuse to speak until they are ready to speak. The only time you fail is when you fall down and stay down. You don't put your life into your books. You find it there. I do not believe in taking the right decision. I take a decision and make it right. Some things in life are too complicated to explain in any language. When you are ignorant of the enemy, but know yourself, your chances of winning or losing are equal. The elegance under pressure is the result of fearlessness. You like me not because I like you. I like you just because I like me. The right mindset is the first step towards the journey. Never say that I have taken it, only that I have given it back. Humanity must forgive humanity, for only then can we be humane. Heaven does without doing, through its purity. Earth does without doing, through its calmness. Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. You often meet your fate on the road you take to avoid it. To succeed in life, you need 3 things: a wishbone, a backbone, and a funny bone. Instinct is a makeshift, an admission of helplessness before the problem of reality. Overconfidence blows out the risk. Inferiority magnifies it. Be grateful for what you already have while you pursue your goals. If thinking should precede acting, then acting must succeed thinking. In order to attain the impossible, one must attempt the absurd. The search for truth is more precious than its possession. Everyone who got to where they are had to begin where they were. You're only young once, but you can be immature forever. Life is 10% what you make it, and 90% how you take it. I'm not pretty. I'm not beautiful. I'm as radiant as the sun. I live my life in widening circles that reach out across the world. Life is a mystery to be lived, not a problem to be solved. It's not the men in your life that matters. It's the life in your men. Don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great. Once you really know yourself, can't nobody tell you nothing about you. A whetstone, though it cannot cut, may sharpen a knife that will. Adapt what is useful, reject what is useless, and add what is specifically your own. Dining with the king, your attire, attitude, and mentality must change.